Darlings, it's Mummy, Sybil Bruncheon, looking up at her wonderful, wonderful old Alamar building. It was called the Alamar. To think that I walked by this building back in 1978 when I was with somebody else, Monsieur Rishi, my own wonderful Rick, and we had many, many years together, and I still consider him my family, even though we aren't living together anymore. He is truly my family. Anyway, there's my window, my bay window that's open there at the bottom of that 3-story wonderful architectural detail. And you can see my cycads in the window. You can see all my stuff. There's Uzi Does It right there. That's our mover. For those of you that want a great mover and some wonder, there's Brian and Will, and they're wrapping stuff and doing things. There's the truck they've pulled up, and they're packing stuff upstairs. This is them packing upstairs, and we're getting ready to load in and take off. I'm trying not to get emotional because you know how I am about goodbyes and everything. As an Aquarius, and as a dragon, year of the dragon person, I really should be much more unsentimental. I should be much readier for change and drama, but it's one addiction I've always had, is to the things that are beautiful in life and the memories that go with them, the people and memories that go with them. So spaces are very, very, very sacred to me, and this was a very sacred space. You and I shared many Tour-ettes in that window, watching snow swirling around and thunderstorms and Chinese food delivery people at 3 a.m, and so many things. The first buds of spring and the last golden leaves of fall. So many adventures up there. And my discovery that the Strausses had lived here on this corner in the Claiborne. Before this was built. This was the Strauss mansion lot. This was not their mansion. They had a mansion with gardens and yards all around it, much like the Frick mansion over on the east side. So it's so ironic that my connection to the Titanic was right outside my window. Isn't that strange? And then, of course, the Seven Sisters buildings are right down at the corner, and I knew about that. So those beautiful buildings are down on Riverside and 105, which is straight ahead. And this, of course, is West End. And then Tour-ette's up there where that traffic light is, that's Strauss Park right there. So it's funny how I have histories in New York of many different adventures and lives that swirl around 2 and 3 block radiuses. And here was yet another one. Rick living up on 100th and Riverside in the 70s when I met him. Later, who would have thought that I'd be here? So many different adventures. Anyway, so I'm taking a breather for a minute while the movers are upstairs. I provided them with water, ice waters, and I'm going out to get them more treats. So I will talk to you, I guess, from the open road. I don't know if I'll fit one more Tour-ette in, but if I don't, then it'll be the open road, and we're off to the suburbs of Philadelphia for a new adventure. Oh, my dears, I feel like I've lived 10,000 years here. I've lived so many different lives in so many different homes here. And of course, the siren in the background is the perfect way to exit. Yet another exit. They're catching me. They finally found out where I live. Yes. So, what I always say is be present, be mindful, be grateful. Always remember to be present, be mindful, be grateful, because everything you see and touch and smell and taste and hear, everything you hold in your hand and behold in your eyes and hold in your heart, all of it is only borrowed, darlings.